Okay, we are back. Hello everyone, my name is Kazo Rikudo and welcome back to Reverse 1999. I'm going to continue with the event Flory to the Golden City. I just realized something though. Like on the first part of the event, we haven't heard anything about the Golden City. They're just talking about like having a gate. So for an event that is called to the Golden City, I will say that isn't that supposed to be established like on the first half, like what is this get about? But maybe we're gonna find out finally. I'm going to try to finish this today, so I'm probably gonna stay all nighter. So I was on the 12th stage. Maybe they're gonna be like another 8 or something, so who knows, but alright. So previously Mercuria was kind of betraying us. I don't know if quotation mark betraying. I still believe in her that she didn't betray us. She might just go to the other side to help her friend maybe. So I still want to give her the benefit of the doubt. While at the same time, everyone that stays on the high street, so Lakers is basically making trouble on high street by burning the area or something like that, causing all of the people in the high street to leave and kind of like leaving the Joe group. Okay, and at the same time Joe was going to try somehow take revenge of the Lakers. And of course at the end of the day, there's hint that it seems that the people that living Jay is actually not really leaving him because the badge of the J group is actually was missing. So most likely we are gonna get the reinforcement for these people that they still want to fight for their home or something like that. And also, of course, our best girl Matilda has prepared for us the reinforcement from the foundation, but however we don't have time to wait for that, so Jay and Matilda decide to just go on their own. I don't know, but what about Mr. Pioneer? I think he will join us also, but let's just find out. Empty coffin. Jars and bottles line the table, with dried herbs bound with twine placed neatly in the corner. The furnace spits out the scraps of old business cards. Beside the furnace, a box lies half open, revealing a familiar black mass.
Sorry, I've never seen a case like this before. I can't quite believe what I'm looking at, to be honest. I'm afraid there's nothing human medicine can do.
Oh.
This is well beyond my means.
Wait. Just let me fix my thing first. Oh shit. Okay, I think it should be fine. I think like my face is a bit too high up. Actually, I don't really like this one. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's better. Sorry that you have to see. You see that you have to see the magic trick there. He removes his hat and bows deeply to the injured man sitting in the chair. Then he picks up the briefcase and turns to leave. He gathers more cards into a tie ball in his face and tosses them into the furnace. There's another knock from a separate door. Before he could answer, the door is bashed open.
What do you think you're doing, Pops? No one told me you took the new kids to Hate Street. Those crazy dogs could have hurt you. You know that?
Hurt me? I appreciate your concern, kiddo. I heard that you found your dagger. Who was kind enough to return it?
Oh, could be Mercuria.
That lady from the New Age market? I know you've been sweet on her.
Lagers tosses a stack of sealed envelopes onto the table.
You've been over here for a few years. I think it's time you went back to Italy. Stay there for a while. Oh, and say hello to your mother for me.
Gio, standing at the other end of the table, lets out a silent laugh.
Listen to yourself, Pops.
He raises the gun toward the old man with purpose.
5 years ago, when we moved here from that remote Arcanist village, we were down and out. But still, you said you'd rather shoot yourself in the head than return home a loser. You promised we'd settle down here, make it our second home. We were cast out by the humans, but we trusted you. We all understood that hating humans wouldn't put food on the table. That's why we respected you. Why we still respect you.
Wait, so Lagers is also an Arcanist? The gun trembles in his hand, his words increasingly agitated.
Jerry Littlefinger died in the tub. His mama still thinks he's working for us on the sea.
What the hell?
Short Ken, who spent his whole life waiting tables, was shot to pieces just a couple of days after his daughter was born. And my wife, Savina, was burned to death by some piece of shit arsonist. Even now the cops won't tell me who did it.
Oh, this is why he's when he check out with Mercuria, his dream is about something burning.
But even through all the pain and all the hardship, we had principles. Principles that have earned us respect and made us more money than our fathers did in their entire lives. But now you've been corrupted by those lunatics from the Order of Enlightenment. Now the clinics refuse to treat us. They know we don't go by our principles anymore. That every cent we have is taken from those poor people who are as hungry as we used to be. What do we stand for now? Beating down on the poor and murdering children? No one trusts us anymore. You're pushing everyone further and further away. When are you gonna stop, huh? How many more have to suffer?
His arm feels heavy, it trembles with exhaustion.
Gio, my boy, you haven't seen the bigger picture.
Lagers approaches, grasping the quivering muzzle of the gun. Then, like a kindly father receiving a gift, he takes the gun into his own hands.
And even now, with that girl messing with your mind, you have no intention of killing me. You're loyal. I'll give you that, kid.
Whoa! Gio collapsed in a heap. What the hell? Did he just shoot him? Oh, I thought it's like one shot. But the gun is not held at Gio's head. Instead, it's aimed out toward the pitch black corridor.
I've been wondering who that witch is. The girl who's making my boy feel mercy and guilt. You're not thinking straight anymore. Can't even hold the gun. It's shameful.
Gio's hesitating because he is thinking straight, Legers.
She emerges from the shadows of the corridor.
Bullets don't bring peace. Gio's risking his life to make you see the truth. I believe you understand that better than anyone. But if you insist on taking his life, I won't stop you. He made this choice himself.
Is that so?
He presses the gun's muzzle down on Gio's chest. Gio reaches out a hand, grasping the man's shoulder as if asking for something.
I'm sorry, Pops.
The gun is thrown to the ground.
Get him out of here. I've no need for cowards. no matter how loyal they are.
You've got me wrong. I didn't come here to help Gio or to witness his sacrifice. I was just following my heart. I was invited here to join you.
She nods, stating it as if guided by fate.
To be precise, I've come here to help you, just like that doctor.
Her gaze sweeps over the heart, the herbs, and the box, taking in everything in the room. Finally, her eyes fix on the carpet between them.
I see. I've seen it countless times. How people gather energy to themselves. They put their own lives, their own desires, above all else. They take from others, even exploiting them to satisfy their greed. But Gio's not one of them, nor are you. I can see the aura around you. Your soul, your wishes, your energy. None of them are focused on yourself. They're all focused on someone else. Someone hidden in this place.
Which is the real mastermind of all of this thing. She raises her hand and points to the blood-stained patch beneath the carpet.
He's right here, beneath these floorboards. And you've kept him secret all this time, haven't you?
Ooh, is it the Obasol? But the Obasol is already out in the open, so... She carries the lamp into the pitch-black stairway. Her guide walks ahead of her, descending with neither light nor a raised hand, taking each step firmly and confidently as he moves into the darkness, never missing a step. It is as familiar to him as walking a well-worn path home. The acrid smell hits her nose, filling her lungs with a shuddering insect-like sensation. Black mold spreads out from the bed frame in front of them, creeping down and across the floor and walls. Ugh. The emaciated body on the bed arches upwards, coughing out a haze of yellow spores from the gaping sore in its throat. Ew, that's pretty disgusting.
So he's the reason for everything you've done. Death has almost taken him, yet you still cling on to him. You won't let him go. He's suffering.
Is he like his son or something? She picks up the photo next to the bed frame. Two men standing in front of a university, their faces nearly identical.
So the rumors were true. The wailing that people heard, it came from this poor man. And you, a human of flesh and blood, unprotected by any arcane skills, were shot in the head, yet continue to walk and talk. Those bullets never penetrated your head, did they? Because you're not Legers. He is.
Oh, it's the rumor about, the scary story at the very beginning about people got shot in the head and then he just gone. Mercurius crushes the dried grass in her palm with her thumb, then bites her fingertip to draw some blood. She gently smears the paste of blood and grass onto the corpse like man's withered, emaciated face. Red blood begins to drip from the steep paste, following the fungal strands into his throat, ears and nose, and at last into his lungs.
The Order of Enlightenment has allowed him to survive, albeit in a dying body. But there is a price for this. His consciousness.
This actually kind of makes sense because at the very beginning I just don't see like why a mafia gang is in cahoot with some religious cult. It's just like a very weird combination. But now if we have this into the mix, then it kind of makes sense now. A thick mass of fungi strewn pus pours out of his throat. You need to call Ezra for this.
The most I can do is recover his consciousness for a short while. But I can't save him from death.
How long that he's been like that? She closed her eyes and extends her hand, a halo of light enveloping the unconscious patient. The patient eyes reopen weakly.
You tried so many treatments,
His brother.
Sometimes it felt like torture. Look at me. I look like a piece of moldy bread.
You're back. Legers. You're back.
Damn, his voice is different. The usual like deep and I don't know, have some sort of dignity kind of voice, and now it's kind of like really soft. That is really good.
Listen, I found a way to cure your condition. I swear you won't die. I swear.
The patient shakes his head in a creaking, drawn-out motion.
Are you a professor now, Salvatore? This outfit isn't your usual style. You used to wear a pair of gold-framed glasses and criticize everything you saw. A true intellectual. That's the Salvatore I know.
After you were shot, I disguised myself as you. I've been running your kingdom. These kids need you. So I gave up my diploma. We'll share the fame and power when you get back on your feet. Just like you always wanted.
No, listen. This isn't what I wanted. You're supposed to be working at a law firm. Taking money out of the hands of rich tightwads. Not pulling triggers. Not spilling blood. You gotta get out of this dump. I dirtied my hands so that yours would be clean. So that you could live the life you wanted. I never wanted you to follow in my footsteps. How are the others doing? Ken and Jerry. They're both honest, hard-working guys.
Oh no, they are dead.
I never should have brought them into this world.
They've gone home, Legers. They've...
Really? I knew they couldn't cut it on the streets.
His breathing is fainter with each breath.
I've been sleeping for too long, Salvatore. My brain isn't working. Can't even open my eyes anymore. Feels like they're glued shut.
He tries to open his eyes wider, but they remain motionless, stuck in their half-closed position.
Where am I? Describe it to me. Tell me where I am.
The overhead light flickers, shining into his slit-like eyes.
Oh, is that the sun? Am I in Italy?
I'm slightly feels bad now. His consciousness fades into a dreamlike state.
I think I can hear Mama calling for us from the kitchen. Did she find out we stole the rum again?
The patient laughs in fits, struggling to find his breath again between each exhale.
Legers? No.
Yes, the sun is rising.
Oh, I can feel its warmth.
You're at home. Isn't that right, Legers?
The reserved younger brother continues talking their shared dreams.
Yeah. We're in Sicily. We're in your old bedroom, remember? Dad just beat the hell out of us. He's smoking in the doorway right now. He said he'd tie us up to stop us from getting ourselves killed on the streets of America. Told us to settle down here, in Sicily. I'm sorry, brother. I couldn't get us tickets to the States. Mama told us to take our stuff out of the suitcases and put it away. We packed a ton. You must be exhausted from unpacking it all.
Oh, we didn't go to America. That's too bad. But I'm happy to hear that.
On the brink of death, he looks so serene. He grabs his brother's hand, holding the pistol firmly.
Damn, my eyes are totally glued. Dad really beat the crap out of me. I gotta go to bed. Don't wake me up, Salvatore. Remember to keep reading. We gotta have one member of the family who uses his brain for a living. Promise me.
I will, brother. I promise.
The withered hand of the patient covers the hand holding the gun.
See you tomorrow, bro.
Oh no, that's really sad. A long silence passes. Oh my god. Until at last his heart gives away, beating its last.
He's gone. I won't blame Gio. And I see now why you all made your choice.
Whoa, I didn't expect that with this episode. Oh, that is a twist. Honestly, at this point, like it's kind of like gray. What Ledgers do, the quotation mark Ledger or Salvador. I got it confused. But with this, isn't he like not going to have any reason to actually working together with the Order of Enlightenment? That
We thought she was a grandma, you know? Like one of those little old ladies who uses a walker. Well, boy, was I wrong. She ran faster than a jackrabbit. So there she went, the goods still in her arms.
Shut up, Ross. And quit trying to get rich. I gotta take a leak.
he waves his hand and darts into the small groove. Some time passes and the other guard left behind grows wary.
Hey, Kuko, you trying to piss up a lake or something? Hurry up.
No one answers. He cautiously peers forward, catching sight of someone leaning over a tree stump.
Shoot. Don't come over here. My zipper's stuck. Give me a sec.
Who is that? Is it? He can't be Matilda. Probably Jay. Despite the frantic tone of the pleading voice, the guard seems not to have detected anything.
Kuko, you need scissors or something?
Mr. Pioneer,
Oh,
now.
okay. Behind the guard, another figure emerges in response. The wooden club comes crashing down on the guard's head before splitting into two pieces. Ooh. The would-be victim appears totally unharmed.
What the hell?
I told you it wouldn't work. It isn't handy at all.
He discards the wooden club, removes an arm, and clenches the hand into a fist.
Hey! Intruders over here! Come quick, you idiots!
From afar, footfalls rush toward them.
Oh, I have a feeling this one will be a hard nut to crack.
Is it like he's sweating? I just noticed. Oh, I can get him. I don't think I get him during the gacha.
Nice job.
Oh shit! Why is it on auto?
Have taste.
What? You can switch? Does it really matter?
Loading. Charging. Loading.
I should have used this one first.
Target confirmed.
Oh, never mind. I forgot that I just upgraded.
And now to return to my long-term mission.
I clearly saw Monsieur Pioneer and Wise draw the guards away. Where did they go?
Don't worry about them. They're probably just hiding somewhere. We've already taken down most of the guards. They'll realize soon.
The two late reinforcements scanned the area.
I'm here, boss. Help! Mr. Pioneer has...
Oh, is it the one in the trailer? The boy's desperate cry echoes from the lakeside.
Is that Monsieur Pioneer's arm?
It's the one in the trailer. Jay kneels, pounding the ground in frustration.
Pioneer! I'm sorry, man. I should have come earlier.
Jay appears genuinely heartbroken at the thought he has arrived too late, fighting back messy tears. And Jay acting is so good. Stephen is laid gently on his trembling. The soothing words arrive just in time.
Enough faffing around. Go get my arm, and don't make me repeat myself.
Hey, hey, hey! Don't kick my butt! Damn. What's wrong with you, man? I've never swum in my entire life. You almost killed me.
Well, when new boys join us in the future, I'll tell them, you know that famous Jay? He was drowned in a kiddie pool. May the rubber duck be with him.
Shh! Enough, you fools!
This little lady is just ordering around an adult. She separates the pair who have been standing side by side.
Move! Get out of the way! According to Miss Mesh, the door is right where you're standing.
She crouches down to examine the barren soil, stretching out her hand to measure its length. The other three mimic her action. Yet apart from the solid earth, there is nothing in sight.
But there's nothing here, Miss Boanish. No keyhole, no door frame. Is it buried underground? Perhaps we need to dig it up?
No. Since the very beginning, there's never been a specific door that leads to their lair. In other words, any door could take us there. The key is a shortcut. It will take us directly to them.
I saw them go into the woods with dozens of believers. They went inside a tent. I was worried about my friend, so I searched for any secret tunnels or cellars that they might have used. I thought I could follow the traces left by their arcane skills.
She shakes her head.
But I found nothing. At the same time, I heard that a door had been salvaged from the sunken Lady Elgin. The archaeologists found that the door didn't lead anywhere. It was useless. Back on the ship, it was installed in front of a wall. I've read about these meaningless doors before in my brief study of archaeology. When installed inside tombs, they serve as a decoration and a distraction against tomb raiders. So, it dawned on me that perhaps it is not the door that matters.
It is the key that matters.
I think we still have the key, right? Or did we get it back during the confrontation with Ledgers.
Doors are just a medium through which spaces are connected. It is a key that opens the way. En conclusion, this key can make any door a shortcut to their lair. Even without the door, there is still a path we can take. There is always a direct route that connects 2 points on the map of Gnosis.
So is it like working like that, Doraemon tools or something like that? 1 line, 2 lines, their fingers sketch the outline of the door roughly on the ground.
We can take that path by touching the key and reciting the incantation. All we need to do is draw an entrance.
So...
Ooh, what the hell?
I will send the coordinates to the Foundation. When the reinforcements arrive, they can come with us. Before we enter, you must know, I only master the art of opening the door. The art of closing the door, however, well, only the Manus know how to do that. Are you all aware of the risk? We may get locked in there and never come back.
all right, enough talk. We've come this far. Nothing's gonna scare me off.
Fine. Over here, gentlemen.
Yeah, Matilda is so reliable, I love her. As the crowd gathers, one person is pulled away.
Boss, what are you doing? I can help too. Just ask Mr. Pioneer.
You're smarter than most kids I know, Wizen. That's why I got an even more important job for you. To stay here.
The child's head nearly collapsed in response. Feeling abandoned, he looks away in unwilling defeat.
We'll need you soon, but not now.
All right.
They stand before the door lying at their feet, checking one another for any sign of hesitation.
See you later, kid.
Then all at once, they leap into the bottomless door. Wait, is it closed after that? Oh, nice one. Their center of gravity reverses, the sky hangs upside down, and a wave of intense dizziness passes through them from head to gut. Ooh. There is a clamor of voices, rhythmic tap dancing. Strange murmur and whisper fill their ears, while others wail and sob.
Merde! What's going on? This was not part of the plan!
Guys. Hey, where are we? Please, put my head back on. I can't see a thing.
They lift his head, set it back on his neck, and readjust it.
Now, calm down, fellas. It can't possibly be that bad.
Okay, show me. What did they see? Oh, this is exact the same? Night and day reverse. An endless tide of bodies surges, engulfing them. In the distance, figures clad in black robes gather. The scene is overwhelming, words catch in their throats.
If all these people are Manus followers, the Foundation's reinforcements will be far from sufficient.
There's crowd and everything.
It appears we're already in the middle of their lair, Miss Boanish.
Behind them, a familiar yet strange voice speaks out. Eternity?
Distinguished guests.
Eternity is part of Manus? The hell? Actually, I haven't read her anecdote yet, so I don't know. But no, not Eternity. Why is Manus has all the pretty lady? We have Arcana, we have Eternity now. And they almost have Drufis. All the ladies.
What a pity. I thought you gentlemen would recognize me.
Beneath the black hoods, faces are hard to distinguish. They instinctively take a step back, gripping their weapons. The woman removes her black robe, revealing an extravagant gown.
Have we met before? Wait. I know. Give me a sec.
He nudges Pioneer's elbow.
Damn. When did I mess with this girl? She's gonna eat us alive if she finds out I don't remember her.
Regarding Jay's overconfidence in his charms, Pioneer really wants to roll his eyes, but he lacks the ability, a heartbreaking defect of a mannequin.
My apologies, ma'am. We simply didn't expect to see you. We're new here, and the sight of this place took us aback.
I see. Allow me to thank you again for your alms. I can forgive your surprise. You're certainly not the first to react in such a way.
God, this is so pretty, Eternity!
You don't look like merchants or believers. And even the way you were invited is unique. You must be the special guest of the ceremony.
That's exactly who we are. We got lost. That's why we look a bit messy.
What lovely young people. Now, may I see your invitation from the Order of Enlightenment?
Uh-oh. Jay's smile freezes in place. The question races through his head. Is it merely a casual question or an order?
Look at you. There are no invitations. It was just a joke, sweethearts. Relax.
My God, stop flirting.
I have no interest in those outdated rules. Where there are customers, there is business. Every coin I earn is as glorious as the last, no matter whose pocket it's from. And, amidst your confusion, I smell a good deal. On the other hand, it is good manners to notify our host of the arrival of new guests. I'm sure they'll provide a satisfying reward in return. You've given me quite the dilemma. What to do? I wonder.
A clear hint and a threat that can't be ignored. Unfortunately, whatever her toll might be, they cannot afford it, or anything else at the moment. The two poor men look at each other, then turn to their only possible savior. Seriously?
Whoa, what? Don't look at me! Where's your money? There's no room in my budget for any extra expenses.
In that case, how about another deal?
Two grown men looking at a teenage girl for money. She extends an unexpected olive branch.
I recognized that thing on your back the moment I saw it, young sir. And those calloused blacksmith hands. Oh, look. You've wrapped it so tightly for fear of it being recognized. That thing can't be hidden. Since you've lugged it all the way here, why not show it to me?
He involuntarily takes a step back, hiding the shaft behind him.
No, it's totally worthless.
Matilda lets out an exasperated sigh as she makes up her mind to help.
Fine, I'll make the payment.
Rich lady from French, hooray! The lady accepts the hefty bribe, but in an instant loses her smile. She murmurs faintly to herself.
This crystal ribbon. Would you look at that? This is Barrow Bonish's money. Then you, little lady, must be her daughter. This will be quite a show.
Huh? What are you talking about? Anyway, I showed you my sincerity. Now it's your turn.
The lady steps back, no longer interested in the trifle set before her.
Hey! Hey! Where do you think you're going? We haven't asked you anything yet.
No need, sweetheart. I already know what you're going to ask. A good merchant always knows what a customer needs. Your friend has been waiting for a long time. Oh, and here's some free advice. Don't get too close to the altar.
She points in the direction of the massing crowd where the flames and revelry have come to an end. Flickering torches casting out distorted shadows. A chant rises above the shrieking of critters and stamping feet.
Hey, what's that?
She vanished into the crowd marketplace. He can only shrug. Leaving behind the fawning merchants, they venture deeper into the celebration. And the deeper they venture, the greater the joy on the crowd's face. It is as if they were deaf to the mournful wails and cries echoing around them.
Gosh, Jay, that's Madame Gloria, isn't it? I thought she went home after she lost her son. What is she doing here?
Not just her. The artists from the trailer camp are here too. And that's Reno, the gambler who ran away from home. And Castor, the human who sells fake divination. All our lost friends. They're all here.
The missing people of the New Age market huddle by the walls. Their faces are gone, yet smiling into the fire. Pioneer steps forward and drapes a filthy, floor-length blanket over a grieving woman.
What are you doing here, ma'am?
Oh, Mr. Pioneer, I haven't seen you for ages. What a joyful evening this is. Please, take a seat.
Her smile is warm and inviting, yet tears stream down her face. The baby in the swaddling blanket is strangely calm.
Come and see my lovely child, Mr. Pioneer. I prayed countless times to the sufferer, and finally, my wish was granted. He has returned to me from the land of the dead.
But, Madame Gloria, this is just a wooden statue. Can't you tell?
The smoke is spreading, drifting into Matilda's line of sight.
Don't get any closer, Monsieur Pioneer. There's no way to wake them up. They are lost in their own imaginations. Look! There's hallucinogenic incense burning on the altar. Hold your breath. We have to get out of here, quickly. We can't help them if the hallucinations get to us too. We'll come back for them when we can. Jay, what are you doing? We need to go!
Matilda pulls Pioneers back onto the main road while Jay remains standing there motionless. The believer notice the oddity and turn their heads.
Why are you intruding on his joy? Can you not see that he is enjoying the grace granted by the sufferer?
Jay! Jay!
Oh no, Jay got affected. In the distance, Jay remains frozen. Her shouting proves futile, only drawing more attention to herself.
Desecrator! Leave that faithful believer alone!
Sit! Sit!
Is that how you say damn in French? Not too different. Shit. Oh no, we're fighting now.
Dental checkup. To the right.
Charging. Loading.
This'll help.
The light that illuminates all.
I didn't expect to get this far and still able to one-shot these people. Oh. I wonder if because of Mercury buff.
Charging.
Her buff is pretty strong now.
To the left. To the right.
Eliminate target.
See? Oh.
And now to return to my long-term mission.
Rest. The bonfire blazes hotter and hotter. The sound of the fallen hitting the ground emerges into the thunderous footsteps on their advancing comrades, all going unhurt.
Jay! Hey, Jay! What are you doing? We have to get out of here!
She tugs at his arm, but Jay remains frozen. In the distance, the chanting becomes clearer.
Face
Paulina?
Oh.
Are you... Paulina?
Place your palms upon your eyes. Feel joy and happiness. Become one with the sorrow.
Is it hallucination?
You're too late.
Recall the origin of your soul and return to the one and only home. Elysium.
Wait, was that hallucination or Paulina is actually still alive? We're getting deeper to this. Don't look at it. Where's the Golden City though? I'm still curious. Why we are going back up? Things like getting good
According
down
to
there.
the Foundation's assessment, this is a priority level A operation, which means it'll be as dangerous as the Walden operation. I hope you're fully aware of the risk.
We don't have enough men or supplies, Captain. We don't stand a chance. They've refused to send us any support since the last mission. We can't do this without...
Enough, soldiers. An order is an order. Remember, the goal is not to fight a war. The Menace leaders are scattered all over the place. Our mission is to find them and finish them. The assassination of the Menace leaders is our top priority. The backup from the Foundation will not arrive until we've completed this mission.
Wait, if you complete the mission, then you don't need a backup. I don't understand the logic.
In other words, if we fail, we're on our own, right?
The hesitation lasts barely a moment, but everyone tacitly understands.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Time to move, soldiers. We've almost arrived at Investigator Boanish's coordinates. We're walking from here on out.
Hey, get out of the way. Quit standing in the middle of the road.
A motorcycle zooms past them.
Hey, are you blind or something?
Focus on the operation, Todd. Let's go.
Was it, what's his name? Banket?
Just close your eyes, and it all becomes real. Close your eyes. Stop thinking. Then you will be in paradise. Illusion is also part of reality, is it not?
The old woman rocks her child in the swaddling blanket, softly kissing the wooden stick. She resembles a wounded fawn, gasping for breath. She is once again that child huddling under the covers, waiting, hoping he will come back.
Why didn't you come for me? You should have come sooner.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't let the illusion confuse you, Jay. You must break away.
Okay, it is an illusion. Matilda's voice is cut off from the outside, yet he knows better than anyone that he is on the brink of losing himself.
I know you're only an illusion. A thought in my mind that I just can't shake. But even so, I want to stay. There's something I've always wanted to know. Tell me, Paulina, do you want to go back to Hate Street?
The girl nods faintly. He steps forward and reaches out his hand.
We'll stay in the restaurant like we used to, but there'll be no drunks looking for trouble this time. We can hop on my bike and go for a ride around San Francisco. Scare the heck out of any boys who try to hit on you. If the St. Pavlov Foundation invites you to join them again, I'll tell them to buzz off.
She extends her hand to him.
Of course.
What? The incense burner on the ground is split in two, and the illusion dissipates. He sheaths the Bowie knife, shaking his head.
You're not Paulina. Not even close. You didn't call me a jerk. You didn't have that sarcasm of hers when people look down on her. Of course I miss my sister. More than anything. She was proud of me. And when she packed her bags and left Hate Street, she was proud of herself.
Matilda, standing behind him, sighed with relief and pats his shoulder.
Good job, big guy. Team Matilda is proud of you.
We are Team Matilda now.
What do you mean, Team Matilda? We should obviously be Team J.
Oh, please. Neither one of you has good taste.
I'll tell you one thing. You got good noses, but it'll only bring you misfortune in this game.
I just feel it like when Ledgers or Salvador written his voice into this mafia voice again. He seems more human when he just being a brother. He steps out from the shadows, holding a gun in his hand. Why are you still having manners? Other tall figures follow closely behind, gathering around them.
Good evening, uninvited guests. The Honorable Apostle and Miss Mercuria have been expecting you. It's best not to keep them waiting, don't you think?
He presses the gun against Jay's chest, while another lackey rushes in from behind.
A punch for a punch, Fern. Remember me?
The fist swings solidly into Jay's stomach, stirring him as it hits.
Dear believers, we were once ignorant lambs led by false shepherds. We yearned for the so-called truth to satisfy our meaningless desires. Those who we served deceived us. Those who we believed in betrayed us. That is why we gather here today, to embrace the grace of the sufferer and live a new life. Before the ceremony begins, I, Apostle Matthias, sincerely express my penitence for my past beliefs. I came from an isle ruled by a school. The people there believed everything could be interpreted through numbers. Like a coward, I followed this method of thinking and held the same false beliefs within my heart.
He's from the island.
We lived in a cave, thinking that we were well hidden from the outside world. We thought no one could reach us.
Oh, he probably like one of those people recruit during the accident together with Sophia. Okay. He paces around the bonfire as all the worshippers kneel on the ground.
But then the outsiders arrived. They massacred us, yet our beliefs availed us nothing. Bombs were detonated, and my friends were blown to pieces. The entire isle was shrouded in the darkness of death.
Holding a sharp sword, he makes a fierce black cut across his palm. Next, he grabs Jay by the hair, drawing a line with his blood-smeared fingers along his neck. Why is automatically move? It's just so annoying.
But that will never happen again. We have found the eternal paradise. The Sufferer has granted their glory to us all. As their children, our strength shall be gathered, and we will no longer face injustice. Many, many fellow believers have joined us. We are whole. We are one step closer to reviving the Sufferer.
Beside him, the bound girl stares wide-eyed.
These are all. Oh la la. I've never seen so many Manus masks in one place.
The apostle picks up a mask from the ground, surrounded by countless others.
Brothers, sisters, don your masks. Join in the grace granted by the sufferer. And repeat after me. We praise, we rejoice.
No! Don't put them on! They will destroy you! The illusions, they're blinding you! They're not real!
The reports acquired at the cost of countless sacrifices scroll through her. What the hell? Losing. Okay. Whatever. Faces of colleagues tortured and cursed in the mass incantation experiment flash through her mind. A cruel but necessary sacrifice for the benefit of mankind and Arcanists.
Stop! Don't do it!
Her cries pierce the silence but do not reach their ears. They remain expressionless. A pebble falls. With it, a torrent pours down.
We praise, we rejoice.
We praise, we rejoice.
We punish, we cleanse, we awaken, we are one.
Oh no, Mercury is there.
We cleanse, we awaken.
We awaken.
We are one.
We are one.
No, Mercury, I trusted you. Why? Man, that mask is not even good looking. What is Mercuria's purpose for joining the Manus? The Razor Squad, always sharp as a scalpel, comes to an immediate halt. This doesn't match their mission intelligence.
We've lost contact with Investigator Boanish. Please reconfirm the coordinates.
The contact device responds as an answer flashes on the screen. Confirming Investigator Boanich. Final coordinates. Coordinates confirmed. Please proceed with the operation.
But Captain, they're just normal Arcanists and humans.
Tourists, vendors, everything in front of them is unchanged. The crowds bustle noisily.
Investigator Boanish said that she left a door at the coordinates that will take us to the ceremony site. But
the soil beneath their feet is trampled and bare.
According to the plan, she was supposed to meet us here.
The captain crouches down to examine the soil. There are some fresh markings, likely obscured by footprints. Matilda, Pioneer, and Jay are tightly bound and kneeling on the ground. The masked crowd has fallen into a dead silence.
I will leave these uninvited guests to you, Legers.
What a hypocrite. Look who's the domesticated dog now, huh? You enjoy licking the boots of your owner?
You got me, kiddo.
Jay feels a sharp, gut-wrenching pain as Ledger delivers him a heavy blow.
We're both eyeing the same prey. Remember?
Oof. A gunshot rings out and the blood seeps out from Jay's chest. What, did he actually shot him now? His eyes go wide and unfocused as he collapses.
Jay!
The apostle raises his hand, signaling for Ledger to lower his gun.
Do not sully the sacred altar. Save your fighting. You may deal with these blasphemers after the ceremony. We are about to close the door to Elysium forever, and this place will become the exclusive abode of the children of the Sufferer. Now, let us enjoy their grace.
He raises the golden key up toward the altar.
We plead, let not our joy dissipate. Let our pain and sorrow fade. Let our souls...
A sharp pain shoots through his palm. The key falls from his hand and plunges into the dense crowd below.
What? The party? What happened?
Got it, boss.
Thanks for making me one of the dead for a while. Cheers. Sorry, Matilda. I lied to you. I said you have to be brave and decisive. But the truth is, being prepared is even more important.
Damn it! The key was your target from the very beginning.
Get lost, dickwads!
Damn! Wait, so Ledger is...
Claude, Grandpa. Now it's our turn. These street rats are gonna tear you apart.
God damn, that was so cool! So Ledger is in our side? It was an act with both of them?
Good job, Wizen.
Wizen waves the key from the back of Beckett's arriving motorcycle. He has gathered together Jay's friend and allies just in time.
Thanks, boss. Took hours to get the plan through Beckett's thick skull. But we nailed it.
Put the key away. Mr. Tang once told me an old Eastern proverb. Wang Zhang Zhuo Bea.
The rising and falling hum of motors drowns out the crackling torches. Dozens of motorcycles speed toward them, weaving through the mist. Their headlights beam through the darkened marketplace like a row of spotlights.
Impossible! How did they get here?
He turns his hand to his most devoted believer.
You! How long have you been working with these blasphemers? Huh! Say goodbye to your precious Legers.
It's already go- Oh wait, so Mercuria is probably also... Their leader stands in the distance, shaking his head as he ejects a blank cartridge from his gun.
You're a little behind on the news, aren't you? I am the only Legers now, Apostle.
Oh yes! Yeah, that does make sense. His stare is intense.
What? When did you plan all this? No one told me a thing!
She's the one who got left behind.
Calm down, Miss Boanish. Time was against us, and we thought that your authentic reaction would be more convincing.
Yeah, Matilda is just too flashy. I don't know. I don't even know if she's good on acting because Jay and Pioneer is really good at acting.
Gio reached an agreement with Jay before we left.
That punch felt pretty personal, though. You almost beat the crap out of me, Gio.
Ha! I couldn't help myself.
The rider next to Jay removes his helmet.
Jay? You want me to beat him up?
No, Holic. He's an ally now. We gotta look out for our friends, right?
Beckett spits on the ground, seemingly only half convinced.
Yeah, we're friends, huh? Still, if these sons of men don't pay up to fix the garage, I'll beat the shit out of them.
Their unexpectedly cordial exchange yet another disruption in his plans. Yet the apostle seems unfazed as he raises his hand with menace. Wait, so the encounter in the restaurant is also an act?
So be it. I have already prepared a surprise for you blasphemers. Legers, I have exhausted my pity for you. It appears your loyalty is even more worthless than I expected. Very well. The door to Elysium shall be shut tight. There will be no cracks for you rats to crawl through.
Chosen believers, prove your loyalty.
His most devout believers cast off their black robes.
This wasn't part of the plan, Jay.
His newly forged Bowie knife is drawn from his sheath. The blade's edge gleams in his eyes.
Then make it part of the plan.
Well, that was a twist that I like.
Dental checkup.
I just need some confirmation with Mercuria. So is she part of the plan?
Loading. Charging.
Regaining control of our bodies.
Target confirmed.
Should be right because she's basically the one that quotation mark helping Ledgers on, you know, moving on basically. Oh shit, I don't get the...
Loading. Charging. The right. Aim and shoot. And now to return to my long...
Fallen believers have piled up around him, but many more remain standing.
It was about time this knife tasted blood.
Yet, like a forest of dead trees, this devout believer remains a foreboding threat. And there is no question, if they were to all rush forward, their remaining numbers will still overwhelm them.
I have guided the lost for the sake of the sufferer. They have witnessed my loyalty and devotion.
The apostle feigns composure, but his steps are wavering and fearful.
This body, this life, is nothing compared to their great cause. But we must make the blasphemers pay with their blood. Children of the sufferer, awaken your bodies and rip their heads from their necks.
A figure emerges from behind him, moving with deliberate steps. Soon, one after another, more figures emerge from the shadowy crowd, all heading towards Jay.
You will die a miserable death. You will get no burial. No, your bones will be made to forever kneel to the Supreme One.
However, the masked figures never make their attack. They walk toward the forest.
My dear believers, where are you going? Is that our priestess?
Mercuria?
You thought we were finished, Grandpa?
Oh, did I forget to mention? The masks you gave me were old and dusty. I couldn't give them to my kids. So I got a new set of masks made. Ones that you have no control over. You're welcome.
Yeah, so
In the
Mercury is not
depths of
betraying
the
us.
woods, where whips and voices cannot reach. Who is calling?
The voice beckons the figures into the mist.
Not even the most bewitching voice can drown out the songs of the birds. Those who dance, those who are blinded, breathe in the fragrance of the Medic, and come with me.
They find themselves within the drifting, elusive fog. It's actually, the second part is actually really fast. I think we are nearing the end already. I think there's like 18 stages. You see, there's 18 stages. So after this one is gonna be like the final boss. Oh, it's Eternity. The apostle limbs fall, having lost all strength. He hunches over, crumpling as if to hide from the chaos. The lights draw closer, leaving only a single torch above his head. It casts a long shadow.
Everything is ruined. I never should have trusted any of you.
Thanks for the show. Your failure was magnificent. Your arrogance, your regret, and that look on your face when everything was ruined, they were all just perfect.
Damn it! Where have you been, Eternity? You defrauded us. Taken every Sharpadonti. Squeezed us of every drop of sweat and blood. You swore the ceremony would go smoothly, and that you'd pay your highest respects
to the inculcator of Arcanum, the great sufferer. You rotten, shameless liar. If I could only throw you into the depths of the Gorgon current, I will crack your skull and make you bear the price of my pain.
He starts grabbing a rock as a makeshift weapon.
I'd almost forgotten about your Mediterranean roots. I must say, I didn't expect such courage from a coward who fled a battlefield.
The rock shatters into pieces. The fragile noblewoman raises her small, delicate wand, pressing it against the apostle's chin.
Your pitiful charpentiers are far from sufficient payment. No one would be stupid enough to go against the Foundation for so little profit. Besides, this was never part of the deal. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? That's Baron Boanish's daughter, and the weapon that boy carries?
The last of his courage has left him as he pleads.
But listen, if you don't help me escape, I'll never pay you the other half.
She allows her hand to drop contemplatively and shakes her head.
It's true that the people at the Foundation are all misers. They're still more generous than you.
I can give you anything. Rare wands, alchemic materials, and jewelry. Lots and lots of jewelry. I got them from the believers.
His panicking hands tremor as he reaches into his pocket. A pile of glittering rings, pendant, and bangles falls to the ground at his feet.
There's more. I keep them in a cellar that only I have the key to.
You're a dishonest customer, Apostle. You're lucky that your pockets aren't empty.
She retracts her wand and places it back into her pocket.
Pack your stuff. Let's...
A flickering light blocks the way.
Hey there, little lady. Nice to see you again.
Eternity! You're a Manus follower too?
I have no interest in the Manus. I just have some business to finish. You know I'll work with anyone if the deal is sweet enough. I'm a businesswoman. I always keep my word. I'm sure you understand that.
You're right. But that incriminates you nonetheless. I cannot let you escape. I will have to take the two of you to the Foundation. You can plead your case there.
We're gonna fight Eternity?
Dental checkup. To the left. No worries.
Charging.
Listen.
How dare you? The light that illuminates all. How dare you?
The left. The right.
Loading.
Come back to me. This'll help.
Aim and shoot. How dare you?
Oh, I thought he's gonna one-shot her. Oh. She's gone.
The curtain.
Okay, that's enough apparently.
That's
I
fine.
didn't know we only need to lower her health to 30%.
Was that a misty bubble ball? No! The smell is stronger! I can't even open my eyes! This probably came from the Foundation's logistics department. How did she get it?
The pink mist dissipates. Matilda manages to reopen her eyes.
What's this?
She turns over the business card which reads, Dear Miss Matilda Buonich, please extend my warmest regards to your mother. Note, your crystal ball has a few cracks. Yours sincerely, Eternity.
Je suis perdue? How does she know Maman?
Also, the crack is coming from when she trying to track Paulina, isn't it? I wonder if it's going to matter later.
Everything's here. I swear.
He sweeps aside the dirt, revealing a wooden cellar door.
You have to make sure I get out of here safely. If you keep your word, I'll tell the Fisher about you, and we can do more business together.
She opens the door, and a golden glow rises up to her eyes. Inside, a believer wielding a heavy hammer remains diligently at work.
Come out, believer. There's been a change of plan. Follow me. Eternity will get us out of here.
He climbs out from the cellar clumsily.
What a huge collection of valuables. And people just handed them over to you. Looks like religion is a profitable business.
Oh, eternity. Whew. She closes the door, pocketing the key.
All right. Now escort me out of here.
I never promised any escort, Apostle. Did you ever hear me utter such a word? But
she smiles.
I did say I'd get you out of here safely.
She reaches into her handbag, slipping her hand fully into its narrow opening, followed by most of her arm, which the tiny bag seems to accommodate without even a stretch.
Let me see. Finger on it. But when chaos broke out, it fell into the hands of an employee looking to make a profit.
The apostle eyes the clockwork toy with a pang of shame and confusion.
What's this? Some kind of wind-up toy? How's this going to help me? Do I look like a complete idiot to you?
She bursts into a fit of laughter.
Of course not, my dear customer. Just wind it when you need to use it. That's all, Apostle.
He is evidently suspicious.
What's it going to do? Turn me into some kind of beast? A three-headed dog or a crazed Bigfoot?
Listen to yourself. Why would I do that to a customer? You won't turn into a monster, I promise. There's still plenty of business to be done between the two of us.
Headlights beam forward in the distance.
Alright, time to say goodbye.
She steps back slowly, merging with the darkness of the forest.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Wait!
The headlights come closer and closer, leaving him no other options.
Great inculcator of Arcanum, please bless this child on his knees before you. I am willing to sacrifice every drop of blood in my body so that you may be revived.
You may be revived. Is he referring to Arcana? Is that why she's dead? She become the embodiment of that, whatever creature it is? He turns around without hesitation.
You, most devout believer, wind this.
He shoved the clockwork toy into the believer's hand.
Turn it. Understand? Wind the...
He guided him to wind the toy, hand over hand. The befuddled believer grabs the technique at last, but none too soon.
Listen, I have to catch that woman. Those treasures belong to the great inculcator of Arcanum. I must not let her take them away. You stay here and take care of those gangsters.
Very well.
He turns, disappearing into the forest. Creak, creak, one turn, two turns. The believer's hand, driven by inertia, moves faster and faster. His hand grips the toy unwillingly as his wrist and arm contort into an inhuman position. His arm twists like a wrung wet cloth, spinning into a spiral of flesh. His head shakes uncontrollably, and a searing electric pain courses up from his spine to his brain. An urge, almost as if to vomit out his very soul, forces him to the ground. There his twitching eyes make out an engraving on the clockwork toy. Miss Kimberly. Where's Miss Kimberly? The shadow of the believer, elongated by the firelight, lingers on the ground. It melts into the earth, forming a black mire, bubbling and roiling. Then the blackness spills away, revealing a beautiful figure. Gold and silver moonlight shift through the treetops. She opens her eyes and dully lifts her head.
How may I serve you?
Who is that? Is it one of the new characters? She looks familiar. Is she gonna be the final boss for this one alone?
I'll solve any problem for you, Master. Would you like me to break your creditor's neck or seduce a politician? I will obey your every command.
Isn't she look like what's her name? Anjo?
As long as...
She lowers her head again, clenching her hands tightly.
As long as you allow me to have a little bit of fresh...
It is her, isn't she? She appears calm yet frail and needy. The believer approaches her slowly as she sees him. A look of joy comes over her face.
Kill them.
That's it? Oh, I see. I've done countless jobs like this. But could you be more specific? Who are them?
It is Anjo. Before the burly believer can speak, a sudden elbow knocks him onto the ground.
You alright, lady?
No! Don't get close to her. He reaches out but is met with a frustrated sound of rejection. She lifts her chin, gazing up sharply at the newcomer.
What do you think you're doing? Our conversation was finally getting somewhere.
The voice pierces her ears, his words putting an awaited stamp on their contract.
As you wish, Master.
She lifts her hands in a passionless machine-like motion.
What?
The Bowie knife slices against her crimson spike, producing a shrieking clamor. His blade shatters in an instant, pieces splintering and slicing across his cheek. His work reduced to nothing in an effortless moment.
I thought one blow would do it. There's no need to struggle. I am a merciful hunter. When I penetrate your skull with this needle, you'll die quickly. You'll hardly suffer. Or would you rather I use a more ancient method? I could extract your spine and store it in a jar of formalin.
In the distance, the roaring of another motorcycle covers their voices.
Jay, she insisted on coming. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
Of course! This is Matilda's order. What are you still doing here? We have captured all the peddlers and believers in the lair. Everyone's waiting for you. Did you catch the apostle? He's crucial to our investigation.
Whoa.
Ubra Umbo!
Phew. You freaked me out, Frenchie. For a second there, I thought I'd have to rush you to the hospital.
Matilda is so reliable. Love her.
My arcane skill exam scores are second to none. Of course I can deal with such a simple trick.
Yet Jay blocks her eager attempt.
No. Matilda, Hollick, I need you to go and get all the Arcanists who can still fight.
God damn, is she really that strong? He leans forward, his gaze never shifting from the peculiar girl. She looks out warily at the crowd growing in front of her.
I'm just trying to carry out my master's order. Don't waste my time.
A hand grabs her wrist.
Kill them.
Thick, swirling smoke rises from the familiar incense burner. Red mist sprawl out around it.
Oh, this will be useful. Thank you for your help. Now then.
The smell! It's the mandrake incense Miss Mercuria used! With this density, we'll be unconscious within a minute!
She raises her hand to her face, trying to cover her nose.
Cover your mouth and nose! Try and stay awake!
However, Jay makes no effort to shield himself. His abdomen is painted in crimson red, and his every movement is bowed with intense pain.
Jay, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's nothing. Good thing is the pain's kept me awake, and I can still move my arms.
In little time, the mists have enveloped the entire forest. Eternity hurries along, but stops after sensing something unusual behind her.
Looks like an exciting show. I wish I could sit down and watch. Enjoy it, miss.
So she knows he's gonna call Anjo. The mysterious girl leaps through the mist, unnoticed, like a jungle cat.
Merde! The incense is invading our consciousness! That woman, she's disappeared! Prepare your weapons, boys!
I really like how she's ordering
Wait,
around.
Jay, what's wrong with your knife?
He discards the remaining fragment of his Bowie knife.
Fine. I'll use what I have.
Use the sword. He kneels.
Ugh. This sucks, Dad.
Oh,
My
finally.
forging's not even close to your level.
He removed the shaft his long cap strapped to his back and placed it on the ground. He inhales deeply as he closes his eyes. Animation.
In that moment, your father was, well, his arms were charred. There was nothing we could do. He was dying, but he wouldn't let the sword go. What I didn't know was that it wasn't he who was holding onto the sword, but the sword that was holding onto him. The next day, the sword was gone, and I saw you holding it in your arms, fast asleep in your bed. Stay away from it, kid. You may not have chosen it, but it has chosen you.
Damn.
Sorry, Mr. Tang.
At last, he opens his eyes. Layer by layer, like bandages being slowly unwrapped from a wound, the blade is revealed. It shines like crystal in the glimmering moonlight.
Long time no see, buddy.
Damn, I wish they animated it. At first, let me use J on this one. I don't have J yet. Okay, just use this one. Whoa!
Have a little dream with me, cutie pies.
God damn, this is somehow.
What the hell is this monster? Is this thing the girl that was just here? Hell of a transformation.
Okay, there is like two different meaning here. Hell of a transformation.
Something here is very much not right. This smoke, it must be from her arcane skill. It seems to be affecting us somehow.
Get back! Stay away from me! This sword's got a mind of its own, and it ain't happy.
Boss, she's moving.
I must get Anjo. I must
Watch
get
yourself.
her.
It's an honor to meet you.
Confirm, I'm gonna get her. Wait, yeah, okay, whatever. Let's do this. Whoa, what's this? Use and shift an ally unit 3 position forward. Why does it matter? We have a position mechanic now? Don't cast passionate embrace. First enemy character activity and invitation. Why? I don't understand why the position is matter though. Whatever, let's give it a try.
I can hear his words. Charging. Listen.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot that we are synced.
Target confirmed.
Take a deep
Ooh,
breath.
that's painful.
How about we get a little bit more up close and personal?
Look out!
Take a deep breath.
What the hell? Is that part of the scenario or what? Or am I not supposed to do that? What the hell?
Just here. I can hear
No, did it just...
loading.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
Eliminate target.
Okay, this one is not as painful. I think I have to use this, but I don't know for what.
Charging. Loading.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Faraday's miracle. Eliminate target.
It's not one shot. It's sold though for some reason, but it's definitely one shot Mercuria.
Relax. Charging.
Oh, there is. Oh, wait a minute. There's like a target there, so I think
The light
I
that
have.
illuminates
If
all.
you don't want him to target her, I have to move it somewhere. Oh shit, that is pretty painful. I think I have to read her skill. That was fucked up. Yeah.
Get back! Boss! Watch your...
Let's see what are you doing. Okay, when entering battle, gain 2 incantation focus care. When entering battle, gain 2 incantation. So this one is only the 2 that we got. Choose and shift an unit position forward. Okay. The question is, what is she doing? At the start of the round, cast Passionate Embrace on the leftmost enemy character and gain Moxie Plus on the leftmost, which is Mercuria. One target attack deals 200 reality damage, and if the target is in the insert stat, deal an additional 250% built-in damage. If the target is not in the target, then after attacking, inflict on the target for 4 rounds. This is never actively cast. Damage taken reduction, minus 40% damage bonus. Oh, so that's why Mercuria died. At the start of the round, cast Passion Embrace on the left character and gain Moxie plus 1 for some. If it has Ensort Select, then it will deal a lot of damage. At the start of the enemy round, inflict Burn. Damage taken reduction minus 20% and become the attack target of Lick by turn. One target attack deals 200% damage when getting the guard status after attacking inflict nasty wound on target for 3 and shift them 3 position forward. Oh my god, this is too much to take him. Must attack deal damage to all enemy after attacking inflict Moxie -5 on target and shift a random target to position forward. If a target is hit, recover the attack. Recover the target attack for that time. Really? Oh my god! So I have to manipulate this in a way. Deal with the bard status after attacking the inflict nasty wound on the target for 3 rounds and shift them 3 points. So bard is target afflicted by thorn. If the target is in the ensorcelled status, deal an additional damage. If the target is not in then after attacking, it inflicts on the target for 4 rounds. So this one, okay, I kind of understand this too. I just need to remember the positioning thingy. So inflict, okay, deal damage after attacking, inflict Moxie -5 on the target. Shift a random. The problem is this one is random. Target to position forward. The target is in. This one is random, so I cannot control this. Okay, so there is no ensor something right now. So let's do this, do this.
Loading.
Let's see how it goes.
This'll help. Target confirmed.
Okay, that is ensorcelled. Ensorcelled. So I have to move her because we got Barto. What's she gonna do next? So I think Mercury have Barto, yeah. Oh no, it's nasty wood. Cosmic, critical, risky. Yeah, it got barred and become the attack target of liquid by thorns. Which one that going to that left most? In the left one is the card and again. Oh, okay. So I have to move Mercuria basically. And then I need to, because she's gonna be affected by she's going to be targeted by Lake Thorn.
No.
This is difficult.
I can hear it. Charging.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Loading.
So she's gonna move.
I smell the scent of mint.
Oh, okay. I should have moved his soul. She's probably gonna die.
The light that illuminates all.
Okay, that was a mistake. They only can move forward. If you are the most forward, it's not gonna turn you back to behind.
What the hell is this? Get back, boss!
Watchers program activated.
To the right.
It is here. I can hear it.
Oh shit.
To the left. Relax.
It is here.
Charging.
This'll help. Change. Don't resist.
Barrage.
Ooh.
Come down. How about we get a little bit more up?
Look out!
Wait, what is that? Oh, wait. What was that? That's the random one, isn't it? Okay, that was licked by thorns. Okay, so Isolde doesn't have the thing. and she will get attacked by Lick Bite Horns. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try heal. I think it should be fine because the next Ensor something going to target is Soul.
Loading. The right. Come back to me. Target confirmed.
Look.
Okay, we're going to got to Isol. Okay, got to Isol. Nice. Ooh, that's painful. Okay, so I need to move. I would say, oh no. She got barred, so it's not good idea to move Tooth Fairy. Instead, I'm going to move Lucy, and then
charging.
I don't have freaking heal. But
The right.
I'm gonna move Lucy.
Loading.
Shoot. Go. Ding. So you go with this all. No, you still have the thing. Actually, I still can do it. Okay. Damn it. I should have used the debuff first. God damn it.
Eliminate target.
Listen.
But 4 turns though, that's very long. Okay, so Lucy got it. Ouch. Actually, that is a good position. Okay, the Bard is on Lucy. Okay. So what? Oh, she's going to do ultimate, so she's not gonna do Bard, yeah? What the ultimate do? Minus 5 on the target and shift a random target to position forward. The target in the starts to recover the target attack. Time to have for the target. Okay. Wait, isn't that like kind of like benefiting us actually? It's heal actually. Only the damage first. Wait, if she damage us, so damage is going to heal everyone. But the back draw is probably just it's going to lose all the Moxie.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand.
No. Charging.
Ah, god damn it, she almost full.
Relax.
We're gonna lose all the Moxie anyway.
And the stars in the sky.
The light that illuminates all.
Breathe.
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, now everybody got bar.
I'm down.
It's not that many. It's not much. The healing is not much. Okay, this one is gonna be Leech. Oh, how am I supposed to do that? Now everybody got hit by this. How am I supposed to run away from this? Ooh, can I survive this? How about the only one that I can probably, because if Mercuria take it, she's sure gonna die. So I'm gonna move Lucy. Maybe I'm just gonna increase more damage, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna move Lucy because she has the highest HP right now. I don't have any healing, which is sucks. Gonna use this, that.
Charging.
I don't have any move anymore.
Regaining control of our bodies.
I, Robot, child of science. Aim and shoot.
Oh, it Kirito. I don't know how I'm gonna do it on the harder difficulty.
We must stop the bleeding.
Just half to death. Still breathing. I'm not going down like this, French fry. Nah. Gotta check on Holic. No! Boss, stay back!
We didn't have to keep playing this little game. But you just won't.
Oh, don't
be
tell me there is a second
satisfied
form.
until
Please
it's
no,
over,
please no.
will you?
No! We have a second form? Oh, thank God.
The curtain.
I'm so freaking dead if she has a second form.
Holic!
Blood is flowing steadily from him now, soaking his waist. The two battered figures stand around helplessly. Meanwhile, stubborn Holic lies prone, gripping her tightly.
Let go! Just stay where you are! Hide yourself.
The red mist has nearly drained the last of Jay's strength. The branch pierces his calf, pinning him to the ground.
Just listen to him, will you? This is starting to become bothersome.
She crouches down, looking at the fat man at her feet. Despite his mangled shoulder, he throws his full weight into her to keep hold of her foot.
No! 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 I have to do this! Jay... Tell Beckett that I didn't run away or cause any trouble this time. I'm more useful than he thinks. Right, boss? He'll never make fun of me again.
No, Holic! Exhausting his last bit of strength, Holic throws the object he is holding into the air. A sickly sweet taste fills Holic's throat. Oh no!
Damn it! Damn it!
A sharp spike has pierced through his throat and his oil-stained hands fall limp.
Fire!
A new idea flashes through his mind. He grabs his sword and brings it down with force. The blade punctures the canister and immediately flames erupt around it. The canister has burst open, spewing lake of flame everywhere. In the dry woods, the fires quickly spread into an inferno. The blazing fire scours over trees and underbrush. The red mist mingles with dark grey smoke, forming a deep haze.
Are you going to?
Holic. It's the only way. Someone's gotta see the smoke.
Oh no, Holic. I didn't get to know him too much, but it's still sad. I didn't expect someone gonna die.
Enough, Jay! I really don't give a crap about what you learned on the streets. I don't want to hear it. I'd rather take my chances and die out there than stay here and never live at all.
Jay kicks the door hard, smashing a hole straight through it. I thought we already played this part already.
You really think you're gonna build connections with the government? Rub shoulders with the upper class? You think they'll take you seriously? You're no different from any of the cannon fodder at the bottom of their system. You're gonna be fighting a battle even tougher than the one on Hate Street.
He stomps forward with a domineering presence, playing every bit the role of a stern father.
Why do you think I kept those government suck-ups from finding you in the first place? Listen, it doesn't matter where you go as long as it's not the St. Pavlov Foundation. You could go to college, join a company, a hospital. You'd have a better life than anyone else.
She closes the suitcase, then looks up at him with a smile of genuine warmth.
A better life than anyone else, huh? Listen to yourself. That's ridiculous. You finally said what you really think, didn't you, Jay? Our righteous boss and kind-hearted neighbor. But you know what? I'm not interested in comparing myself to anyone else. I actually want to do something meaningful with my life. Something beyond you, beyond myself, beyond the whole of Hate Street. And there is nothing you can do that is going to stop me from pursuing my dream.
He sneers.
But who's gonna help you when you're in danger? Those idiots in white robes? How can you entrust your life to the Foundation and not your family or friends? And all because of some dream you're not even sure you can realize? You know, one day, you'll come crawling home and cry about how the world is nothing like you imagined. And I'll just laugh and say I told you so.
Honestly, I understand Paulina's feeling. She looks at him coldly.
Fine, then laugh, Jay. Some people are willing to deal with pain, even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to. If I die out there, it'll be because I chose to. If that's the price I'll pay to protect everyone, then so be it.
His mocking expression falls away. He leans up against the wall and lets out a long, deep sigh.
What happened, sis? Since when did we walk such different paths?
Ever since you beat up that voodooist, who tricked me and laughed because I was a human. That's when. You beat him to a pulp, Joe. You forced him to beg on the street. Everyone here is stuck in a vicious cycle. One person tortures another, then he tortures someone else, and so on and so on. It never ends. Well, I think I found a way to break the cycle. And I'm going to try it even if I make mistakes. I know you think you can stop anything. Bar fights, arguments. But you can't stop me.
She pushes open the door.
Bike's broken.
I'll take the Greyhound.
They're not running today.
Then I'll walk. I'll walk until I get there.
Matilda stands in front of him, resolute and unshakable. The taste of blood and vomit mingles in his mouth, trickling out from behind his teeth. Throbbing agony sears through him from each movement.
All right, Blondie. Ready for a formal embark?
And then Matilda beat at Joe one-on-one. The secret power of Matilda. The daughter of the Bunich family. She realized in a moment of terror that she is completely unarmed.
As an investigator of the St. Pavlo Foundation, I, Matilda Buanish, have a duty to protect the people, even at the cost of my life.
I love her. Her voice wavers and her legs buckle, barely holding. This is the responsibility that the SPDM has taught her.
Tell me, Matilda, when you confront the menace, are you certain that you have the courage to come face to face with death? Are you sure you're ready to serve as a field investigator?
I will do everything I can to protect everyone. With honor and dignity, I will make the Buanish family proud.
You know the stuff I said in the beginning of the first part, like why is the Foundation sending Matilda instead of like someone that actually more, I don't know, combat proficient or something like Lilia or something like that? I'll take it back. I'll take everything back. She's the right choice. Jay's eyelid feel chained down, dragging his consciousness downward with them. In his periphery, a jagged snake tail writhes and twists in the air. A slender figure stands before him. It's as if he sees that blue ribbon fluttering past his eyes again. He lets out a final deep cry.
Run, you idiot! I don't need you to protect me. I don't need your sacrifice. I don't care about your duty or whatever the Foundation says. I don't fucking care. You don't get it, do you? If you die like Holland back there, everything you have, everything you've been through, will be gone for good. Tell your boss that I got in trouble because I didn't follow the confidentiality agreement. Tell her I deserved it. And tell her that stupid big guy over there picked the wrong side and got himself killed. You've done your job. No one can blame you.
No, I decline your offer. I will stand and fight until the reinforcements arrive.
Her hand steadies and tightens into her face.
Just run.
Who gonna save her, I wonder?
Forget about us. Save yourself.
Some people are willing to deal with pain, even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to. If I die out there, it'll be because I chose to. If that's the price I'll pay to protect everyone, then so be it.
I wish you could have lived a different life. I wish you'd been born into a happy family, that you'd had your own room with a huge bed and lived in a beautiful, fancy house. I wish you'd been a rich girl. I wish you'd been cherished by your parents and that everyone had been proud of you. I wish you'd never known about the poverty, disease, and war in the real world. I wish you could have slept in a room without a broken window, with a fireplace that kept you warm at night. I wish you didn't have to live in that run-down room I set up for you. I wish you could have worn new clothes that no one left out. I wish you could have been surrounded by kind and loyal friends. I wish we'd never met.
What the fuck? Oh no! What the hell? Oh no! She got stabbed! This Anju is really strong. What the hell?
I don't want to write this letter. But I promised myself that once we could talk as equals, I would persuade you to accept my decision.
Sure is dusty in here. I gotta clean up.
Dust on the ground shimmers in the sunlight.
I thought I would have the courage to confront you then. I thought I could tell you how foolish and selfish you were. I thought I could make you proud of me by going to places you've never been and seeing what you've never seen. But now, when faced with a mission that could put my life at risk, I realized that I'm not as brave as I thought. My hands are trembling. My body wants to run. I don't want to lose everything I have. I don't want to die nameless. Especially now that I'm so close to the life I've always wanted.
When did you get this hole? Oh. Sorry, buddy. I shouldn't have kicked you.
I keep thinking about what I told you that day. About how some people would sacrifice themselves if they had to. I remembered the scared look on your face when you heard that. I was so proud of myself at the time. I thought, finally, I managed to scare him. But now I wish I could go back and stop myself. I know that scaring you is nothing to be proud of. I only did it because I knew I was the only one in the world who could hurt you. Now that I've established myself, I can talk to you as an equal. But I found myself doubting my decision. When my colleague knocked on my door, urging me to prepare for our field mission, and he called out my name, Paulina. Paulina! How I wished he were you. How I wished for you to open that door and protect me. But that thought only lasted for a moment. Then I understood where my fear came from, and why you were so scared when I talked about sacrifice. I realized that even though countless people are suffering out there, even though my colleagues have sacrificed their lives, even though more and more children have become homeless, I'm not as brave as I want to be.
Whew. All fixed. Finally. You're looking much better now, buddy.
The old hole in the door has been patched with wooden planks.
Mr. J, are you really selling the restaurant?
Don't worry about it. A new, even better guy will take over.
But I also understand that someone has to step forward and stop this tragedy. Otherwise, our world will fall apart, leaving nothing but sadness and pain. A single drop of water can't form an ocean. A single piece of tile can't build a roof, nor can a single person put an end to a war. For a long time, humans and arcanists have been on opposite ends of the spectrum. Faced with this catastrophic event, we may all perish unless we stick together. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm just a blip on the radar. Yes, I'm just a weak, cowardly human. But I'm also a member of the St. Pavlov Foundation. I can finally, truly say those words with conviction. Some people are willing to deal with pain, even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to.
This is a good spot.
Piece by piece, we'll build a shelter. And one day, the rain will stop. We can't save those we've lost, but I believe that one day, we'll reach a new era.
Someone waves from outside the door.
We should go, Jay.
He takes down the photo, folds the letter, and smooths it out. Then he slips both into his chest pocket. And just as she had once, he pushed the door open to leave. Where is he going? Is he gonna join the foundation? It feels a bit sad at the end though. This Mercuria, I don't know what the other two. Oh, they're on the foundation now.
Boss, what's in it for you to join the Foundation? You know they're all liars. Those holier-than-thou officials never tell us what's really going on.
I mean, I think he's inspired by Matilda.
Besides, if Lasers has taken over the restaurant...
He clutches at Jay's clothes, unwilling to let go.
Hey, watch your mouth, kid. Your boss would have been hacked to pieces if it weren't for us.
Jay bends down and places his hands on the boy's shoulder.
Wipe your nose, kid. Legers will be a good boss. Promise. He'll clean up the mess on Haight Street, and after that, the poorhouse staff will get you into school. And Holic Spike. It's yours now.
Everyone falls quiet.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Me? I'm gonna jump into the sea and try to swim.
What do you mean, boss? I thought you didn't know how to swim.
An all too familiar face emerges on the bed beside them.
Shut up, you noisy bastards. I'm trying to sleep here.
You shut up! Yes, no one can cause a friggin' earthquake.
The two men with their heads bandaged bump foreheads. The bouquet sent by Ledger is knocked to the ground.
Everyone shut up! Make any more noise and I swear I'll anesthetize you so you sleep for the entire month.
They sheepishly retreat under their covers. Jay extends his hand toward another Foundation staff member.
I owe you one, Razor.
No, you owe Meish one. If she hadn't led us to the door, we wouldn't have been able to stop that girl in time.
Did you actually stop that girl, or...?
As it turns out, Mercuria foresaw the whole thing and took action before anyone realized what was going on. She always does this. Once she's fixed on a goal, she never considers her own safety. But despite her courage, she's still a living person who can get hurt. Please, promise me you'll bring her back.
It's a shame we couldn't arrest that girl. If only we'd had a little more time to prepare.
You're up, man. You saved my life, didn't you? I'll get you pretty far on Haight Street. By the way, where's Matilda? She's supposed to take me to the Foundation today.
He hesitates over his response.
She's been summoned to report on the operation. I guess. It's gonna be rough. There were a lot of civilians involved, and she didn't follow her commands. She might even have her position revoked.
What? But we wouldn't have gotten anywhere without her.
A pair of hands come up again to stop him.
Jay, that's how things work over there. If you're really planning on joining them, you'll have to learn to follow their rules.
Where's she now?
We're not authorized to request that information.
What's wrong with my nose? It isn't even allergy season yet.
Miss Bowenish, are you all right?
She stands before her temporary supervisor, preparing herself for the debrief.
Oh, I'm fine. Please, continue.
I read your report last night. I must say that your judgment has given us some very important information. According to your report, the missing assets are in the possession of Eternity, aside from the most important one, which is now in the hands of Manus Vindicte. Luckily, the man in control of the girl is one of their insignificant believers. For the time being, there's a limit to what he can do with her. This, at least, is good news. You've caused quite a stir among senior management, Miss Boanish. It seems you're starting to make a name for yourself.
Thank you, Monsieur Bernard. By the way, I would like to apply to leave the Foundation during my vacation. I want to go visit my mother in her safety house. That merchant, Eternity, and the peddlers in that lair mentioned her name several times. I deem it necessary to confirm her safety.
No problem. Give me the application form. I'll arrange it for you.
Oh, thank you.
She takes an excited step forward.
Oh, wait.
His tone dampens the girl's excitement.
Someone told me to give this to you. He said you left it in San Francisco.
That's odd. I don't remember leaving anything.
Bernard opens the drawer and places the item into her hand.
He said that it's proof of your promotion.
He's part of the gang now. The High Street gang.
So, what you're saying is that you're not going to turn me back into a toy? Does that mean I can go hunting by myself? And I can choose my own prey?
There is no sense in his words, and as such, no clarity to her purpose.
Oh, no, I mean...
But she realizes something.
Could you sit down for a moment? Don't worry. All you have to do is say yes or no.
Oh, I think she's gonna kill this guy, isn't it? So she can be free. No more master.
Yes or no?
The brutish believer swings his hammer wildly. He runs from one side of the forest to the other, racing east and west with manic energy.
Okay, I get it. I know what you need. This is great.
Her eyes brighten with clarity. She doesn't need a sensible response. In fact, she doesn't want one. There is a crack in the window, a path to freedom through his madness.
I'll kill whoever you want, as you wish. Let's decide on our next destination first, shall we? I see.
It's just so weird that such a really important villain like Anjo is under the control of like insignificant believer. She nods eagerly, responding earnestly to his meaningless roar. She knows that this is a chance for a new beginning.
Then, let's go where you want to go.
This is like an NPC model, isn't it? She picks up a long curved branch, using it as a makeshift reins to guide the believer to his desired destination. From time to time, she glances back, trying to spot the toy on him. Is the toy some sort of like a seal of her or something? Maybe if it got destroyed, she will be free, or maybe like if the master say you are free, then she actually can be free. A figure stands before the ruins. He is silent as a gravestone, keeping all else at bay. Footsteps echo up from behind.
Mr. Forget-Me-Not,
What? Who is she?
The guiding one said she didn't want you to come back to this manor.
The figure remains silent.
The St. Pavlov Foundation has destroyed another hidden outpost in San Francisco. Don't you want to go there yourself? Let those white robes seep blood.
In the distance, the figure turns slowly. There is no trace of longing in his eyes, only emptiness, a dark abyss that swallows up the sky.
Can you see it? It was once a deserted land.
What?
Then countless arcanists, thousands of generations of them, sacrificed their blood and bones to build the tunnel. When it was complete, they were ecstatic. They kissed the earth in their jubilation. Yet in the end, they found nothing.
She noticed the old yellow book in his hand, but the title is no longer discernible.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
He turns his attention to something new, the trembling figure of the girl.
Never mind. I know what you're going to say. The preacher has ordered us to return. She has received a new oracle.
In the distance, the girl nods, dumbstruck.
Let's go.
They are leaving the quiet place. He stops again, returning his eyes to the ruins. For the last time.
Oh, come on, baby, move. We're in the middle of nowhere. The towing fee will cost an arm and a leg. Ah, damn it. My baby's gonna be stuck here forever. And all for a bit of cash.
The tires sink into the mud, spinning helplessly. The man slumps back in his seat, completely indifferent to the anxious passenger in the back.
The map says it's still a fair distance from the safety house. Looks like the great Matilda must count on herself once again.
I really like the way she speaks.
Hey! Wait, miss! You haven't paid me!
He climbs halfway out the window to reach out to her.
5, 8, 20. And here's a tip too. I hope it can make up for your loss. At least to some extent. A distinguished and generous passenger such as me must be a rarity. I will walk the rest of the way. If you stay here and wait for me, I will show you my generosity again when I return.
Sure, miss.
But for how long though? He licks his finger as he counts the bills, momentarily forgetting his worries. Matilda retrieves her suitcase, swaying with its weight as she departs. Following the narrow path into the forest, her silhouette vanishes beneath the dark branches. Naturally, the driver remains entirely unaware of the incantation she had cast on the engine.
L'emplacement de la maison de sécurité est classifié. Je dois être très prudente. Vestigium vanish.
Oh, so she's the one that's doing that.
D'accord. Maintenant, je ne laisserai aucune empreinte derrière moi. Si seulement j'avais un assistant avec moi. Alors je n'aurais pas à porter cette valise toute seule. Ce serait encore mieux si c'était Solette. Maman serait contente de la rencontrer.
She mutters to herself as she steps forward, leaving a trail of deep footprints.
Je ne sens pas du tout l'incantation de maman.
Oh
Je
no.
suppose que cela a du sens. Le personnel de la place a juré que cet endroit était si caché qu'aucun Glauacus ne pourrait le trouver. J'espère qu'elle va bien.
She quickens her pace, pushing aside the thick growth. A house appears before her. To her eyes, it seems to glow with hope. Not the kind of hope, not the kind of house that I'm expecting. I'm expecting like big castle or something.
Le voilà! Je le savais! Ces stupides adeptes de Manus ne pourraient jamais la trouver. C'est l'une des meilleures devineresses et guérisseuses de cristaux au monde. Elle a dû prévoir toutes les circonstances possibles et s'y préparer.
The light shining over the mountain side chases away the darkness, carrying her worries away with it.
Mais elle sera certainement surprise en voyant que ce visiteur est sa propre fille exceptionnelle. Ça fait si longtemps.
Well, I have a bad feeling.
La cantine du SPDM ne connaît rien à la cuisine française. J'ai hâte de manger à nouveau les plats de maman. Le plus important, c'est que je dois demander à maman de choisir un nouvel orbiculaire pour moi. Ah, même le meilleur artisan de cristal ne pourrait rien faire pour réparer des fissures dans le mur.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me the crack is like some sort of bad sign? In the distance, a light from the wooden cabin flickers. The door has been left slightly ajar, as if anticipating the arrival of a visitor.
Madame Boigny, venez voir qui est là.
Oh no. She pushes the door open gently. Silence dominates the space. The wind roams in behind her recklessly, tearing at the curtains. Dozens, even hundreds of crystal spears scatter to the floor like pearls from a broken necklace. They fill the room, each one marked by a web of cracks.
Maman?
Oh no! No! Don't stop there! What the hell happened? Oh, I hope nothing. I mean, something bad happened, but it's not that. What is this? Two of friends are standing by the wall, reminding about the old day. The rest of us that talk and eat. You might as well if drunk of your own wish. I'm probably gonna read that later. What's this? The graffiti wall. Is it like a mini game? For story you are already familiar with, you can fix them directly. Move the dot and move the gun to where you are going to start. Drag and swap the spray paint to restore the okay. Where's the Oh! I'm so glad that I don't really have to actually choose the color because I'm gonna be like very sucks at it. Can I do this closer? I don't. This one is who? Mercuria? Oh, I can unlock this one. Oh, okay. I think I'm just gonna do this off stream because it's already late. But damn, that is one hell of a cliffhanger. Like, what is going on with Matilda's family? And the revelation of Anjos in this early. I think the next one is still gonna be the horror one, yeah. Wednesday and Argus, and then after that we're gonna get Anjo finally. So I'm just wondering where are we going with this story. I didn't expect Anjo to be like the villain and super strong to the point even Jay with refilling his sword can't even keep up with her. But I really love her as a villain, to be honest. I don't know about Eternity though. Like this is the first time I actually see Eternity in the story. I haven't read her anecdote yet, so maybe I have to read that. What is her deal, right? But from what I heard, it seems that Eternity is supposed to be like a good girl or something. I don't, like a good, yeah, good person or something. But who knows? So far, I really enjoy this one. It's one of the good one in my opinion. I think since I come back to the game, I don't think they ever missed the story as so far. I really enjoyed. Ryaski is amazing. Florid is amazing. Something that I'm not sure is just like the title is Florid to the Golden City, but I'm not sure what is the Golden City they're talking about. If they're referring to the Golden City as because of the gate or because like whatever Manus place is, then I didn't see the connection there. So the title is actually a bit confused me. Why is it called Golden City? Maybe I missed something. But overall, I really enjoying, and this is also my first event with Matilda, and Matilda has been like a really amazing character. I didn't really, I missed the one that where Matilda the main character in the Journey of Monk Park, so I don't know how she performed there. So when I was playing her, when first time I'm playing this story, I feel like, why they're sending Matilda and all? You know, when you have like more reliable people when it comes to combat and stuff. But now I understand. I really like, I love Matilda even more now. She is not just like our precious daughter anymore. She's more than that. She's like really responsible girl despite of her age in her position. So I'm looking forward for the next Matilda. I really wish nothing bad happen, like super bad happen to her family, because I don't want her to be sad. They're just Matilda being Matilda, right? So yeah, I really enjoy the event, and I'm going to look forward to the next event. Thank you all for coming and watching, and I will see you on the next event. Bye bye.